What's going on today, people? You already know what it is. It's your boy Tunchi, and this is Y.B.E.T.V. Today, I want to talk to you guys about fixing your truck and trucking repair companies. Um, Before we get into that, I'm sorry. We definitely got to pay some bills. Go to YBETV.org and stroll down to Ask Tune or Mina. If you got questions about business credit, trucking, different things in that nature, you could definitely ask me a question. And if you have a question about health, vitamins, exercise, living healthy, transitioning your lifestyle and things of that, diet and things like that, you could definitely ask Mina. And together we doing a health and wealth thing, so definitely shoot questions to us both. And last but not least, go to ybetv.org/shop. We got a lot of great things in there. We got the business credit course, the business marketing course. We got t-shirt bundles. We got logos, and we got the setup where we set everything up for you. Like, we got a lot of great things in there, so definitely give that a chance and give that a trial and go check it out. So today we basically talking about getting your truck repaired. Now, when you out here and you on this road, sometimes you forced into a situation where you just got to go with the closest shop. You know, that's not a thing. That's not an issue. But I would definitely say look up reviews. Look up reviews on that shop, and if you're forced to, definitely check it out. Because one of the things that I'm starting to hear about a lot of truck repair companies is some of these guys will fix one thing and tamper with something else and try to, get you to a point where you getting down the road and something gonna go out, then they getting you back in there. And they'll act like they the nicest person. They'll even work with you on the bit. Oh, well, it was $1,200, but we held you up for a little while, and I know you want to get back on that road, so we only charged you $1,100 or $1,000 or blah, 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 this, that, and this. So it's like, you feel great, and then when something else goes out and you running back to them. So definitely check their reviews, because I learned that it was a company that somebody actually went there, and every time they fixed one thing, they would tamper with something else and they would break, and then you just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So you definitely want to check the reviews. The next thing is going to the dealership sometimes is gonna be inevitable. Like, it is nothing you can really do, besides go to the dealership. Because, like, if you have something like some type of leak and it needs to be traced back or whatnot, some of these small shops won't do it. Like, if you go to the TA, they'll say, oh, okay, well, that's a big thing. You need to take that to the dealership. Sometimes it's inevitable. So, like, you definitely would be in a position where you have to go to the dealership. I wouldn't say avoid the dealership at all costs, but I would definitely say if you're home, you're local, and you could find one of these small little mom and pop shops. I wouldn't say take the newest truck to them, because a lot of the time they might not work on the newer trucks. But if you could find a small little mom and pop shop that does great work, and they labor between 65 and $80 an hour, you might be dealing with a certified winner. I'm telling you, because these bigger shops, these Volvos, Peterbilts, Kentworths, Freightliners, they are charging ridiculous amounts of money for the smallest job. And it makes it to a point where you have to make really, really good money to be able to afford to keep your truck on the road. But if you're in the Chicagoland area, I would definitely stand behind this guy. His name Jerry. He's a Latino guy. It's called Jerry's Truck Shop. On one side, I would not keep anything on my truck, like my iPad, my laptop, and stuff like that, and just leave it there for 2-3 days, because one time I came back and some of my stuff was missing. He knew me. He knew I was a pretty honest guy, so he wrote me a check for some, but I did take a loss on my iPhone 6. That was when they first came. No, it was the 5. It was the iPhone 5 when they first came out. So I ended up taking a loss. He ended up taking a loss. So, to me, I'm unhappy. He unhappy. So that was that situation. But as far as the work, he a pretty honest dude. And when you get the bill back, you're always going to overestimate. when it comes to Jerry, you always overestimate. I always went in and be like, okay, I need to get that fixed. I got that leak. I got this going on. I got that going on. I know it's gonna be about $1,800. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready to spend 1,800. He come back and be like, all right, it's 1175. How are you making money, Jerry? Like, I never said that to him, but it's like I ain't been there in a while. I think it's on like 45th is in the Midway Airport area. If you're in Chicago, it's kind of far west. It's southwest. It's a pretty good shop, and I honestly miss that shop. I wish it was out here in Fort Wayne. That would probably be one of the only places I would take my truck, unless I had to take it to a Freightliner or something like that to get something fixed. And I would say you could possibly go with the bigger dealerships when you're doing the bigger things, like when you're doing something like your engine. If you rebuild the engine, I would definitely take it to whoever manufactured the engine or whoever manufactured the truck. So that means, like, for a Freightliner, you would probably take it to Freightliner or Detroit Diesel, because a lot of times the Freightliners got Detroit Diesel engines. So, that's definitely something to look into. And just find you a shop that you could call home. And if you could find one with a good rate and they pretty honest, I'm telling you, just like this, if you don't keep them and give them Christmas cards and find out the head guy's birthday and give him a birthday card, and when you go in and you see his family, speak to him or bring him lunch, like I'm telling you, you keep that repair shop happy, because that can be, they could save you so much money, and they will do the work for you, and they will love your business, and they treat you a lot better, because they get to know you. You become more than just a number or a ticket. You actually become a person, and they know your name. Like Jerry's Truck Shop, I called there, and I think his receptionist, it's been years since I've been there. His receptionist's name is Lydia. I met his son. I met his wife. I met Jerry's son. I met Jerry's wife. I think he got a daughter too. I think I met them. And every time I used to call in, I'd be like, hey, Lydia. And then I made a nickname. I think I called her Lids. I'd be like, what's up, Lids? She'd be like, hey, Cartoon, how you doing? And you build that type of relationship, and it's amazing, and you get the work done, and you happy, and you keep it moving, and you keep it going, and you happy, they happy, and you get good work done. You already know. That's all I got to say about that. This your boy Tunchi. This YBETV. And if you don't want to end up in a box, think outside of it. YBE.